Well, now that Michael Vick has officially pleaded guilty in that dogfighting case against him, the question is, how much, if any, jail time will he actually serve? Joining us now is Fox News legal analyst Lise Wheel and defense attorney Ivan Golde. Ivan has also represented current and former NFL players and coaches. Thanks for being here with us. Lise, the prosecution has agreed to recommend, and did recommend in that courthouse, that he be sentenced to between 12 and 18 months. The judge can go above that, he can go below that. What's he likely to do, in your opinion?
Megan, I really think the judge is going to go above that. He's going to upwardly depart from the guideline range, and here's why. Vick has not really admitted to everything that the judge, I think, thinks that he did. I mean, he says, I wasn't involved in the gambling, I provided some money, but I didn't actually participate in the killing. If for 1 minute the judge thinks that Vick did participate in gambling and did participate in the actual killing, he's going to go upward, I think, at 3 to 5 years, Megan. And remember, that's federal time. That's hard federal time. There's not a lot of time off for good behavior. So if he gets 3 to 5, he'll do 3 to 5.
Do you agree with that, Ivan? I mean, he has couched his plea in a way to eliminate some of the most egregious charges against him. He says he didn't personally execute the dogs, but Ivan, he admits that he was there and that he knew that underperforming dogs were going to be killed. Is that really going to convince the judge to give him less time?
Trust me, Michael Vick will serve 12 to 18 months. The judge will not depart upward. The U.S. Attorney has recommended 12 to 18 months. Remember, there are 4 defendants in this case. They will all be sentenced about the same, 12 to 18 months. I suspect 1 year. You serve 85% of your time in the federal system. Vick will be out in 10 to 10 and a half months. And remember this, it's up to the Federal Bureau of Prisons as to what facility Vick will be housed. It could be a low-security federal camp. It could be a halfway house. If the judge sentences Vick to 3, 4, 5 years, that would end his career. There is a rehabilitation.
Is the judge going to care about ending Michael Vick's career?
Megan, absolutely not. I mean, I'm sorry. Anybody that comes in front of a judge, that's not exactly what the judge is going to care about here. And yes, there are other defendants.
You are absolutely wrong about that.
I don't think that the judge is going to care about those other defendants if he sees that Vick is the ringleader. That's another reason under the federal guidelines that you could upwardly depart on the sentence, that Vick is actually the ringleader here, provided the money, and minimized his responsibility here. That's all grounds for upward departure.
Ivan?
Please, let me say this. A criminal court, a judge, their duty is to be a buffer between an outraged society, and there are some in society who are outraged at what happened here. But remember, also Vick's rights have to be balanced. He has pled early, okay? He has no criminal priors. He can be rehabilitated back into society. It is absolutely the duty of a judge to look at rehabilitation,
all right,
and not just
I have to run, but at least very quickly, will the judge hold it against him that everyone says he was the ringleader?
Absolutely. That's a reason for an upward departure from the sentencing guidelines, that he's the ringleader, provided the money, was responsible for all of this. Megan.
Yeah, it is reason to think he might get more than those other defendants, but we're going to have to wait a month or two to find out. Got to leave it at that because we're out of time. Lisa and Ivan, thanks so much for your thoughts.